Alright everybody, welcome to Atlanta for the running of the Midnight Racing League Cup Series. Right now qualifying underway. Well, this one's going to be fun. It'll be wild to say the least. Right now Connor Leach on the track. Right now, Connor Leach looks to set the first time of the night across the line. Time to beat. 5:07 for Connor Leach, and I can guess that the shit ain't gonna work. Brent Garber second quickest. Andrew Lotz third quickest. Gordon Gladwell jumps up to third now, knocks Lotz down to fourth. Cross the line. Connor Leach going to take some out in the middle. It'll be a 5:07, an improvement and the time to beat. Brent Garber. Coming to the end of his qualifying run across the line. Top of the board, Brent Garber with a 4:59. Andrew Lott slides into second. Nicholas Alozia. Going to need a big pickup. Eric Kimmel top of the board, 4:37. Harry Lindmark jumps up to fourth. Kevin Allen fifth. Alozia, this could be a good lap. Across the line, Nicholas Alozia, top of the board. 31,382. He had to dig down deep for that one. His teammate, Robbie Adams. Damn, Frank Chavez, 4:34. Chavez across, or Robbie Adams across the line. Second lap, 31,497. It will be good enough for ninth quickest. Colton Ward rolling out. Kenny Real, the points leader, is here tonight. Right now, waiting for his drivers to pop up on the board. Kevin Sterner just came across the line, 5:26. Keep him 12th. Patrick Cameron had a hell of a run going last night in the All-Star Open. Unfortunately, was not able to transfer through. Looking to rewrite that tonight, as he'll be coming around. First half of the racetrack in the ballpark range of maybe a top 10, top 7-ish. Going to need a big pickup here in the first lap. 5.5 minutes remaining. Across the line. 31,555, and that was wrong. 13th quickest the first lap for Patrick Cameron. Trevor Astronaut in the field. Cameron across the line. 4:23. Second quickest for Patrick Cameron. Let's see, can't talk to Nicholas Alozia at the moment. Nicholas Alozia, hell of a damn lap time, sitting real pretty right now. What you thinking?
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, there you are. As I was saying. Right now, top of the board with a 382. Really, where'd you find that lap time, Matt, to be honest with you?
Oh, me? Man, just dug deep, you know? I learned a little bit about some super speedway kind of thing, but this isn't really super speedway, but you can kind of mix it in there. Just kind of I don't know, man. Well, I didn't want to be mixed in with it, but I wanted to be away from it. I don't know. It's just found it somewhere. It's in this
New
It's in
territory.
this Nasdaq Chevy, man.
I got to ask you real quick before I let you get ready here. Tonight, is it going to be more of a tire game or more of a survival game with how this track can be and whatnot? But handling does play a factor at this track, as we've seen in recent weeks.
Yes,
Really?
sir. Sorry to interrupt you.
You're good. Good.
Uh, looks more of a strategy game. Tires from over the practice laps, they're there, but I mean more of a if you can make moves early, get in where you fit in, and try to dodge some stuff, you know.
Hey, buddy. Best of luck tonight. Hopefully, we'll get to talk to you at the end of this thing. Hell of a job in qualifying, to say the least.
Appreciate you, man. Always, man. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. There goes Solozzi. I believe this will be his first pole in the Midnight Racing League. The pole center, Kenny Rail, ninth quickest with a 473. Two minutes remaining, and still a lot of heavy hitters still to come. Simon Lindmark, Drew Drummond, DJ Stagner, Tyler Henry had a hell of a run last night in the All-Star race. Can't talk to Frank Chavez. Frank Chavez, Gary James up here, broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yep, copy.
Well, I'll be damned. Like Nicholas Solozzi has got some speed underneath that 23 tonight. Six quickest. What do you think it's going to boil down to tonight? More survival, or is there going to be a little bit of strategy and a handling game as we go throughout the night?
Yeah, mostly survival. Just be smart. Try to stay out of the wrecks and try to keep it clean till the end and try to make a run. Probably about 10 to go, but just got to be there at the end.
Now, hypothetically speaking, of course, what would it mean to have a chance or to even go to victory lane tonight for the 23?
That'd be awesome. It'd be a long time coming. I've been playing, waiting my turn to try to get up there, but you know, things happen, and I'm just working my way, trying to be patient and see if I can finish up there in the top 3 at least.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you. Hopefully, we'll talk to you at the end of this thing.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Yes, sir. On down through the list here. Man, you got a lot of guys in the top 10 that we normally don't see starting inside the top 10. We might as well just go through all these Nasdaq guys. Edward Kimmel, Garrett James up here, broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, a hell of a starting spot tonight. 31, 437, 7th quickest on the board. You feel like you can keep it there for the rest of the night and try to have a shot at this thing?
I sure hope so. This track's a little bit different than your typical super speedway, so gonna do what we can to keep my Chevy up here in the front and hope for the very best and be there at the very end.
Well, buddy, best of luck tonight. Hopefully, we'll get to talk to you at the end of this thing.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a good broadcast.
You too, buddy. Right now, qualifying will conclude, and Nicholas Solozzi on pole for tonight. Corey Wright, Mike Audrey, Ryan Siebold, Patrick Cameron, your top 5. Hundred laps, the distance tonight, and we will roll through the starting grid with Nicholas Solozzi and Corey Wright on pole for tonight. Mike Audrey, Ryan Seabolt. Row 3, Patrick Cameron, Frank Chavez. Row 4, Edward Kimmel, DJ Stagner. Round out the top 10 will be Brent Garber and the points leader, Kenny Reel. Fast 12, Andrew Lotz, Harry Lindmark. Kevin Allen, Drew Drummond rolls off for row 7. Gordon Gladwell, Robbie Adams from row 8. A lot of heavy hitters. In the back, one of them, Connor Leach, starting from 18th. He'll roll off next to John Border. Juan Cobbs Jr., Kevin Sterner rounds out the top 20. Travis Orwick and Bryce Moores. Deep in the field, Tyler Henry and Trevor Asronoth. Colton Ward has it, Smallwood rolling even further back, 25th and 26th. Simon Lynn Mark and Justin Raymond. A lot of big names in the back. And Brian Conover will roll off from the 29th spot tonight. Trevor Asronoth, Garrett Jenkins up here in the booth. Got a lot of work to do tonight.
Oh, baby Garrett, how's it going, brother?
It's going pretty good. Like I said, a lot of work to do tonight rolling off deep in the field. How quick is it going to take to get to the top spot?
Oh, my brother. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but me and old Colty Hunty Ward set the 2 fastest laps in second gear all the way around the track. We ran us a good 45 lap time seconds compared to 31 O's to the leader. So, yeah, man, it's going to take a little bit of work, but, you know, old Trev, this is Trevanta is where we're at tonight. And we going to the front, baby.
Well,
I can't wait.
I can't wait neither to see it. Best of luck tonight, buddy. I'll let you get rolling here.
Hey, I appreciate it. I love to see it. We're out here at the hot Atlanta Magic City 154, baby. Let's go ahead and get this thing, and I'll be seeing you out there maybe in Victory Lane tonight, brother.
Hell yeah. Love to see it, buddy. Best of luck tonight.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of heavy hitters just surrounding there. Astronaut deep in the field. Colton Ward, Simon Lynn Mark, Isaac Smallwood. Nicholas Alozia on pole for tonight. It'll be first career pole for Alozia. All right.
Green flag. Green
We are rolling from Atlanta. Nazareth Racing's Nicholas Alozia leads lap 1. Audrey Cameron, Corey Wright settles back into the 4th spot. Caution is out. Simon Lindmark. Stagner. Bryce Moore. There's Frank Chavez. By God. Juan Cobbs Jr. involved in this one. Dang it. Lozia will bring him around to the line. Bryce Moore gets a piece of this. Alright, what happens on lap 2? Oh, Stagner hard into the wall. Alright, well that can't be it. Ah, here we go. Chavez, okay, Harry Lindmark into Chavez, and that will just stack him up. Connor Leach turns Stagner. Man. Oh, and Juan. Damn. Big impact. Right on board with Juan Carlos Jr. Big impact. Solid square into the door. Bryce Moore's on board. He was right behind Juan in all this. He just locks it down, loses it. Slight contact into the tire barriers, no harm, no foul. Right now, Nicholas Alozia leads. First caution of the night. Alright. They'll be going back green this time. It'll be Alozia, Mike Audrey, Patrick Cameron, Corey Wright, Edward Kimmel, the top 5, Andrew Lotz, Brent Garber, Ryan Siebold. Let's see, Ryan Siebold, Kenny Real, Drew Drummond, the top 10. Frank Chavez rolling around on the apron as we get set to go back running. Adam Smallwood did not take the green flags and 28 drivers start tonight as the field.
Green flag.
Going rolling. Lozia will lead them into turn 1. For the lead, Patrick Camburn underneath Alozia. Well, we saw Cameron had a fast truck last night. One that should have been in the All-Star race, some would say. However, just did not pan out for Patrick Camburn. Right now, Eric Kimmel pushing him at the line. Give it to Alozia again. That bottom lane right now seeming to be working for the most part. 9-3 to go. Patrick Cameron push Alozia, going to jump right back to the outside. Meanwhile, 3 wide, Corey Wright. Right, Audrey. Andrew Lotz as well. They'll get it settled back out. Alozia gets shuffled out and drop all the way back to somewhere outside the top 10. Patrick Cameron leads in turn number 3. Corey Wright working the bottom. My mistake. Got Adams and Alozia confused. That was Robbie Adams that got shuffled out of line. To the outside of Alozia, Corey Wright trying to make something happen. Nine to go. Big time bobble out of Corey. Kept it straight. We're good. Well, as of right now, second and third. Dever, Kimmel, Alozia. Teammates tonight. Andrew Lotz has worked inside the top 5. Really has stayed there pretty much since the restart. Colt Ward and Azronoth coming up. Ward right now up 12 spots where he started. Azronoth up 16. Right on board with TA. Oh! Almost into Drew Drummond. Harry, Glenn Martin. Well, Harry coming to the field. 6 spots from where he started. Colt Ward now up 16. Azronoth up 13. And it did not take long for some of the big names to get to the front, unfortunately, for DJ Stagner. Right now, gotta find him. Right mistaken, I believe Stagner's calling it a night. Nope, not yet. Running just in the back. There he is. Him and Connor Leach both thinking there might be another wreck here at some point. Try to play it a little safe for right now. Right now, this field, they are about, they're 2 seconds off the leader. And there's the pack right there. Oh, wrecking somewhere.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Connor Leach in this one. Trevor Azronoth, meatball flag, 4089. Radanoff was up there in the top 10, so this happened somewhere around the top 10. Corey Wright. This is not inside the top 10, this is inside the damn top 4. What in the name of might? Oh, Cameron in the right. Oh, and there's where Trevor's damage will come from. Everybody else just piling in. Man. A little bit of contact. Kenny Real got lucky. He didn't get involved in this for Astronaut. Broke toe link at best. Everybody else piles in. Right on board with Trevor Astronaut. Patrick Cameron. Things that real gets loose there, and okay, they kind of just all get pinched together. Bryce Canover's on board. God almighty. Second caution of the night. Mike Audrey, the leader. Lozia, Harry, Lynn, Mark, Edward, Kimmel, Kenny Real, the top 5. War, Border, DJ Standard, Ryan Sebo, Andrew Lotz will be your top 10. Well, right now, second caution on the night. Nicholas Alozia so far has led the most laps at 10. Cameron Wright, Harry Lim, Mark, Mike Audrey all have led at some point. These skaters right now: Cole Ford, Ryan Conover, John Porter, Tyler Embry, Harry Lim, Mark. Well, somebody gonna be paying the repair tab, big time. Juan Cobbs Jr. Just about 5 minutes worth of damage to that machine. Alright. Audrey, Lynn, Marcolozia, we're running again. Marcolozia, big time loose on the bottom. Able to save it, we keep it green. He might have an issue. Unsure what the issue is, but right now, Harry Lemart leads Rio Stagner, who has worked himself up inside the top 3 after being involved in the first caution of the night. Lozzie and John Borders worked himself into, well, John Borders worked himself into the top 5, but Lozzie has pretty much been there since the start. Wherein Glidewell's worked himself inside the top 10. Outside lane trying to mount a charge with Stagner, Edward Kimmel, Colton Ward, Andrew Lodge right now. Ain't going too good. Track temps 84, so that outside lane might not be working best to the advantages. Lemart brings him around yet again, lead his 5th lap of the night with 77 laps to go. Oh, and Lozzie out of shape. All right, to keep it good, Ryan Seabolt dives under border. This will be for the 4th spot, 3 wide. Stagner on the outside. Keep it straight, but Stagner losing positions left and right. Here goes Connor Leach, going to split the gap 3 wide. Border and Kim will drop it like a rock. Leach will drop to the bottom. Right now, Jack Shack's own Kenny Real running right in the 2nd spot. And comes into tonight still the points leader. Led the points since his win at Daytona. Right now, points entering tonight. Corbin Hines not here tonight, but he would be 2nd behind Kenny Real, Simon Lemart. Runs 3rd in the points. Isaac Smallwood, Dylan Fink. Both of them, I don't believe. Or I know Smallwood did not start. Dylan Fink not here. I don't see him on the leaderboard. Colt Ward, Brent Garber, Andrew Lotz, Bryce Moore, Kevin Allen, and Justin Raymond. Them are the top 12 in the points coming into tonight. John Border, DJ Standard, Gordon Gladwell, Robbie Adams are 13th through 16th, just below the cut line. Right on board with the points leader. Kill, black flag. Oh, and he's spinning into the wall. See what the black flag is over. Well, one long guy said something's had to have happened. Oh, unsafe pit exit. Went through the grass, so just gets loose either that or contact off of Connor Leach's bumper. One of the two, regardless, for Edward Kimmel. Had to serve that black flag in his, well, it looked to be a great night. 4 to 55. We'll go from good to bad. Meanwhile, something's happened further back.
All right, man.
Caution is out.
Caution is out.
Unsure what at the moment. Damaged the Corey Wright's machine. Try to find what's happening. Okay. Hold up. Find me something, Lindmark. Happens up in front of them. Ah, Losey. Oh, man. Lozia goes around. That's such a good night going. Look and see what happened. Him and Gladwell just come together. No harm, no foul in it. Fernair, Stagner, and Lindmark both coming together. And technically they keep it straight, but when you got a car that damn sideways, out of control in front of the field, it's better to throw it out of a precaution. But man, Nicholas Alozzi had a hell of a night going. But re-rack it. Gordon Gladwell, Drew Drummond first and second. Harry Lindmark, Ryan Seabolt, Colt Ward the top five. Andrew Lotz, Carl Leach, Brent Garber, Bryce Conover, John Porter in the top 10.
Green flag.
We're rolling again. Kevin Strunner, black flag. See if it'll get cleared. Lozia not going on this restart. He'll lose the draft. 65 to go. Ryan Seabold up in the mix, running second. Andrew Lotz been hanging out inside the top 10 for most of this race. Well, Drew Drummond right now leads over Harry Lindmark. Drew Drummond still holding on to a lead. Gordon Gladwell shuffled out of line, going to fall to the back bumper. Connor Leach, a couple drivers had to scatter for a moment to get it back straight. DJ Stagner trying to fight back inside the top 10. It has been a rough night for Stagner. But one of the things about this type of track, though it's racing and it's a mile and a half, it is not hard to get from the back to the front if you choose to do so. Just like that, DJ Stagner right back inside the top 10. Oh! Seabold around!
Out. Caution is out.
Ryan Seabold from third place, third or fourth. Trying to get it back going, and he will. The car just broke loose on him. See what happened. Him and Connor Leach, some contact. He tried to save it, but once you get behind on the steering, very rarely do you catch these cars. Just an innocent little spin for Ryan Seabold. Drew Drummond wins race off of pit road. Kenny Real right behind him. With re-racket, Brent Garber, Mike Audrey, DJ Stadner, Kevin Sterner, Drew Drummond at top 5. Kenny Real, John Border, Travis Orwick, Nicholas Alozia, Bryce Moore to top 10. All right,
Green flag, green flag.
Ron again from Atlanta. Single fired out all the way back throughout the top 5. Kenny Real, Kevin Sterner, as a matter of fact, make it the top 6. Here, let Mark try and make something happen. Try and get Justin. Trying to push him a little bit here. DJ Standard jumps up to the outside lane. Well, if he can get with Lindmark, then they might have something for that outside lane. Brent Garber leads. Well, here he said, forget the outside lane. Oh, John Border around. Hard into the wall. Border gets it back rolling. Damage to the rear of that car. See what happened. Him and Justin Raymond. That come together, and that's all she wrote. Border into the wall. No, really, probably ain't gonna be much damage to that 107 machine. field in this time. Kevin Sterner, Travis Warwick, and Ryan Seabolt stay out. Statter win the race off of pit road, followed by Gordon Glidewell, Alozia, Corey Wright. Actually, hold on now. Okay, Alozia, Simon Lindmark, Harry Lindmark. Alright, 49 laps to go, just past halfway. Fifth caution of the night. Alright, Sterner
Green, green, green.
Orwick brings us down. We're rolling again. 48 to go. Ryan Seabolt looking to lead his first laps of the night. Just went around 2 cautions ago. Hell of a recovery for the 34. Simon Lindmark up to second, up 25 spots, started deep in the field. One of several drivers who have not led a lap tonight. So Ryan Siebel leads over Simon Lindmark, Kenny Real, Andrew Lost, Drew Drummond. Your top 5 just past what half. Oh!
Caution is out.
Ah, they're wrecking big. It's the big one, by God. Harry Lindmark, DJ Stagner, Bryce Moore. The list keeps coming. Tyler Henry, Meatball Flag. The big one on the back straightaway. 6th caution of the night. With 43 to go. Tyler Henry. Big damage to that machine. See what happened. Nicholas Alozia. Had a hell of a night going. Just a piece of this one. Alozia to the back of Stagner. That is all she wrote. Telling her in that Miller High Life machine. Into the wall. Everybody else just piling in at that point. Bryce Moore gets involved in this. Well, been a long night. There's nothing any of them could do. There's where the damage is going to come from. Completely kill that right front of Tyler Henry. And with that, he will call it a night. As Ryan Seabolt leads. Alright, Ryan Seabolt, Kenny Real, Andrew Lost, Drew Drummond, Colton Ward. Top 5, Gordon Gladwell, Brent Garland, Mike Aldry, Simon, and Harry Lindmark. The top 10 as we get set to go back with 40 laps to go.
Green, green, green.
We're rolling again. Seabolt with a hell of a start Field kind of scattered at the moment. Andrew Lott side by side with Kenny Real, however, no help for Lodge. Drew Drummond's going to push Real right back up to second. Here comes Ward and here comes Glidewell. Both on the bottom. Brent Garber, Mike Audrey. Now the field starting to get formed back up. Ryan Sable to sit and duck. 39 to go. Ward thought about splitting the middle. Andrew Lotz to the top side. Well, if Lotz can get the push from Rio, they will have Siebold set up. There's the push. Colt Ward knocked to the back bumper 34. There's a shot. However, comes a bit too late. Lotz down to the bottom. Andrew Lotz leads at Atlanta. The first time Andrew Lotz will lead tonight, and he'll get it. Well, Siebold right back to the lead again. You have a Colt Ward hanging out inside the top three. I heard a lot of Colt Ward all night. How about Harry Lindmark? Just involved in the caution and right back in it. $35 laps to go. Bit of a race update so far. Connor Leach fastest lap so far. 5 bonus points going to Leach right now. 29.23 if that lap holds at the fastest. Lap leaders so far tonight. The list continues to get bigger. That's Colt Ward leads, 6 cautions for 18 lap, but 8 official lead changes. Different lead changes, brother. As right now, Colt Ward. Seabolt runs them up the track a little bit. No hard, no foul. Lot splits in. Seabolt almost gets split 3 wide. Starting to get down to that point of race. So Andrew Lotz, Kenny Real up to second. I put Robbie Adams a lap down. Adams going to stick to the bottom, going to force everybody up high. Meanwhile, further back. All right, they're making it work for the moment. Andrew Lotz leads with 29 laps to go. Stagner and, well, I thought Stagner and Lindmark will work together. Trying to start seeing drivers start to force the issue a little bit more. Corey Wright and Brian Knight for the 4. Up inside the top 10, involved in a couple cautions himself. Right back in it. Lindmark brothers are up there right now, 5th and 9th. Well, last time we were on a plate track, Kenny Reel walked away the winner back in Daytona. Right now in prime position to sweep and go 2 for 2 on the plate tracks. Oh, one in the wall. Isaac Smallwood. Oh, one spinning. It was Gordon Glywell. Go back and see. Isaac Smallwood on track, 65 laps down. Yeah, it was winning. Glywell just gets loose. Able to save it. Contact with the wall a little bit. 21 to go. Single file out. Right now you're thinking about where am I going to make this move and how can I make this move. Connor Leach meatball flag on the 71. See what's got Connor Leach in trouble. Oh. Gets on the apron, loses it. There it is, catch it back big time into the wall. Oh, and then that's what's going to give him the meatball. So Connor Leach night is done. $15 to go, and right now, Andrew Lotz will officially claim the most laps led at 19. Still a long ways to go. Still can be taken away, but right now he holds on to the M5 bonus points.
All right, man.
Caution!
Caution is out.
Trouble in the back. Price Moore, Mike Aldry, Isaac Smallwood, DJ Stagner, Harry Lindmark. Big time damage to that 56 machine. What in the world? Go back and look at it. 7th caution of the night. Oh, Patrick. Oh! Hard impacts. Patrick Cameron just loses it. Goes into Audrey Fernair. I mean, God almighty. Shots hurt me. Right on board with Mike Audrey through this. God almighty. Harry Lindmark. Car just unloads on Patrick Camber. Well, Harry Lindmark's night will be done. right. 11 laps to go.
Green flag, green flag.
We're rolling.
Alright, man, caution is out.
Caution is out. That was short-lived. Justin Raymond around. Frank Chavez involved. 23 trying to get that jerker back going. And he will get her turned around. What happened? I just spun the tires. I mean, spun them big time. Guess Chavez involved, did it? Well, no harm, no foul, but it'll set up a restart with 7 or 8 laps to go. To re-racket with 7 laps to go when they take the green flag. Andrew Lott, Simon Ledmark, Kenny Real, Colt Ward, Brent Garber, the top 5. Drew Drummond, Trevor Orwick, Kevin Sterner, Bryce Cutover, Ryan Seabolt, the top 10. Rolling again. Loss will leave him in turn number 3. 6 more laps to go. If you're in the back, now is the time to start making moves if you can. But I doubt they're going to run single file throughout all this. Justin Raymond, black flag. Kenny Real to the top spot. 4 to go. Real trying to sweep 2 out of 3 restrictor plate races. Right now in prime position for it. Got Colt Ward all over his back bumper. Drum and Lott, Simon Lindmark. They'll be 2 wide exiting turn number 2. How about Nicholas Alozia back in it? Kevin Sterner jumps to the outside lane. You want to try to get Andrew Lotz to roll with him. Two to go for Kenny Real. They're going to see it. White flag. 1 to go. What does Ward have anything? Sternum to the outside. Kevin Sternum to the outside. Got Ryan Seabolt with him. Well, that's about to get dicey off for turn number 2. What does Colt Ward do? Does he jump to the outside? Does he leave Kenny Real? Into turn 3 for the final time. They are 3 wide, further back, almost 3 wide. Ward to the outside. Colt Ward, Kenny Real at the line. Real's got him. Kenny Real goes back to back on the plate tracks. Seeing 1/100th of a second unofficial at the moment. But Kenny Real back to back. Plate wins. Can you believe it? No. Hell of a run by Kenny Real. And the Jack Shack will pick up their 2nd consecutive restrictor plate win in the Midnight Racing League Cup Series. Unofficially 0.10 of a second. Go back and look at it. And at the line. That'll be the gap. Gordon Glywell will get turn coming across the start-finish line. Oh, boy. They can't get a word with Kenny Real. Kenny Real back-to-back plate wins. Daytona, now Atlanta. Did you have any idea this would work out coming whenever the race started, at least?
No, didn't have a good qualifying effort, so I kind of was behind the 8 ball at first, and luckily avoided some wrecks through the middle of the race, and it kind of, the pace kind of chilled out. Everybody kind of got a little chill, logged some laps, and yeah, luckily Dwayne gave me a little push there at the end, or Colton would have won that. He made a good move out of 4, and I just ended up getting the push from the right person at the right time to push me past Colton.
Well, take me through the night. It was a wild night, to say the least. And really, what makes this place unique in its own terms? And I already walked in here to points leader. Couple drivers either missing tonight or having a little bit of issues of their own. So really, how will it feel to extend that points gap? You can answer whichever question in whichever order.
Yeah, the track, it's tricky here, especially, I got loose coming off the corner. With these cars, you can get air loose with someone behind you. So, there at the end when Colton was pushing me, there was a time off turn 2. He got to me right before exit, and it got loose. You could feel it. It's just really saving tires. And Simon and Andrew didn't come in and take tires. I don't know if they had a set left or not, but everybody else did, and I knew if I was able to get a side by side with them, we'd get around them just because of the grip we had compared to them, and also, yeah, I like the points. It's nice to be able to keep going and extend the point lead. I'm just really just trying to stay consistent, keep at least a point or 2 gap every race. If I can do that, just the more of a gap I get, the better I feel.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Last question I got for I let you head out of here. Is there anybody want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Yeah, I just want to shout out and thank everybody over at Jack Shack, all those guys, great group of guys. Everybody that puts on this league, all the admins over here. I want to give a shout out to Colton for working with me at the end of the race, and a shout out to Dwayne for giving me the push there at the end to get me the win there, and of course you for putting on a good broadcast as always.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Kenny Real by 0.10 of a second. We'll go 2 for 2 for the restrictor plates. So far in the Midnight Race League Cup Series. Appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job.
Thank you, sir.
So you can't get Colton Ward in here. Colton Ward, 0.10 of a second. How does this one sit?
I'm just surprised I got to his right rear there. Honestly, I didn't really have much help there. Yeah, I was just doing that for hope, and kind of worked.
Well, started 25th. You'll walk out of here second. Be a good points day for the 18. Was the plan kind of just try to survive knowing this place, or was there confidence that you could salvage a good points run out of this tonight?
Oh, the plan is always to survive these super speedway races, but I didn't really hang in the back as much this time. I kind of was just running there with the pack this time.
Hell of a job. Missed a few wrecks, survived to the end. Were you planning on stepping out? That's what I want to know, because I kept looking and I said, well, damn, he's had every option to step out by now. Were you just waiting to set up off of 4?
Yeah, I was just gonna do that somewhere on the last lap, because everything else it would have been like too early.
Well, buddy, Hell of a job tonight. Last question I got before I let you head out of here. Anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Thank you for broadcasting, and thank Justin for having this league for us every week.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Colt Ward will walk out of Atlanta second tonight. Appreciate your time, buddy.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Dwayne Drummond, Garrett James up here, broadcast booth. Got coffee, buddy.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Well, let's go through the night. Up and down night for the 41. Able to salvage a third place run, get great points out of this. Just take us through the night from the 41's perspective.
Yeah, we led a couple laps, and then I think I made a bad call on tire strategy and got a little far behind. Once I saw I was around Kenny, the goal was just to see if we can get a top three, maybe push him across the line.
Buddy, I ask you the same question I asked Kenny Real. What is about this place? It'll put on thrilling finishes, but it'll also be the one track on the schedule that guys dread coming here. What is it about this place that makes it just unique in its own right?
I think you get super speedway style racing in a lot smaller package. A lot of guys don't like coming here, but this is one of my favorite tracks.
Well, it'll be a hell of a night for the 41. My last question I got for let's head out of here. I know it's late. Is there anybody want to shout out or thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Oh, yeah, I always want to thank the family for putting up with it and letting me do this. Thank you guys for putting on the race. Thanks for PGR for putting it on their channel. We had a good race. Could have got a win, but we still did good.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. Dwayne Drummond will come home third from Atlanta and get a much-needed points day out of this. Appreciate your time, buddy. Hell of a job.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Last but not least, Gordon Gladwell, an up and down night. Your record crossed the line, but come home, I think, fourth. Take us through the night for the 25.
It was a crazy night. I appreciate you pulling me up, sir. It's my first time, really, in a long time, finishing in the top five of all things. I'm it's finishing in fourth here. So, up and down all night. The tires were this big part of it. Getting loose there in the turns, especially on those long runs. Especially that one where I ended up I like to say Danicking it coming out of the turn. I was just happy wreck happened, or I would have been down a lap most likely. It just happened when it did. Man, I forget. I was later in the race, right before that. We had 12 to go when that wreck happened, and it brought me back into it. So I was just excited when that did. Then when that wreck happened, coming across the line, I was just trying to make one final move there, maybe sneak into third, but I was just happy to get across the line when I did, and then got a little loose when I went up, and then when we came across the line, it shot me down, which was fine. It was starting out qualified, I think, in sixth initially. It brought me down a few. Was able to work my way up slowly. Stayed out on a couple of the wrecks. Eventually got into first after someone came across my nose there, and because I was sneaking up through the field, probably as you saw there. Every time they go high, I'd come up underneath them, and eventually someone came across my nose, and then got into first after that. Wasn't intentionally meant to pit there, but missed it, so I stayed out. Kind of happy. A couple laps later, the caution came back out. Ended up pitting because I ended up having a little damage on the front there, about 38 seconds, and then just played it from there. Hitting those turns, they were loose. If I didn't blip it going into turns, and just let off a little bit going around the turns, otherwise I would have been sliding up even more. But it was definitely a fun race, great race. No, the comms were pretty clear. No arguing tonight. Everybody was treating each other with respect, even when the accidents were happening. So it was a great race altogether.
Buddy, hell of a job tonight. Last question I got for I let you head out of here. There anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Well, definitely want to thank, of course, Justin. Without him dreaming up Midnight Racing League, we wouldn't be here. Stuff he does behind the scenes, stuff I do behind the scenes, and then without our amazing admin team behind us, we wouldn't be able to put on these events and the amazing stuff that you do up here in the broadcast booth, and for PGR letting you be able to put the broadcast on their channel. So we definitely want to thank everybody who's behind the scenes and everything. Corey Wright, Mark Person, Trevor Astronaut, and I think who else? Colton and Connor Leach, all the admin team there that helps out behind the scenes with everything.
Well, buddy, again, a hell of a job tonight, pulling out of a 4th place finish. Appreciate your time, buddy, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you very much, Garrett. You have a wonderful night, too.
You too, boss man. Final results for tonight goes as followed as Gordon Gladwell walks out of here 4th. Kenny Real, Colt Ward, Drew Drummond, Gordon Gladwell, Kevin Stroner, your top 5. Brent Garber, there we go, got it out. Nicholas Alozia, a hell of a run to get a top 10 finish tonight. And starting on pole, so it'll be a massive points day for Alozia. Ryan Siebel, Andrew Lotz, Kevin Allen, top 5. Simon Lindmark, Corey Wright, Brian Conover, Travis Orwick, Bryce Moore, DJ Stainer, Robbie Adam, John Border. The top 18 on down to the rest of the field. Everett Kimball, Justin Raymond, Juan Cobbs Jr., Mike Audrey, Harry Lindmark, Patrick Cameron, Connor Leach will round out the top 25. Frank Chavez, Tyler Henry, Isaac Smallwood. The top 28, Trevor Astronaut will finish 29th in his return to Atlanta. So with that being said, right now, the plan is still MMS tomorrow night to end the weekend. And I will see everybody then. Take it easy and have a good night.